All right, guys, we're back for the finals. Now, the way the finals are will work is that all the points leading up to this seeded the team. So we're going to start off with Hooligans versus Toxic, and then 304 Damage versus Oko, Lethal Resurrection versus the Paint Surgeons, and then the final match is going to be Valley High versus OSU. Depending on who wins, it's basically a race to one at this point. The points only come into play if there's some sort of a tie that needs to be broken or something like that. I don't foresee that happening, but
1 minute remaining.
We've got about a minute before the game starts between Hooligans and Toxic. This should be a pretty decent match. But anyways, the teams that win will move on to the next round, and we have 3 total rounds, and we're going to just crown a first place team for this tournament. So, looks like Hooligans has the south side, and Toxic has the north side.
30 seconds left.
And about 30 seconds to go. All right, looks like everybody's about ready. There's the 10 seconds. See if Hooligans takes their normal breakout. Toxic's taking it nice and slow. And they've got everybody alive. That was a pretty slow breakout for them. Hooligans, pretty much standard, Dorito, Temple, and Mayan.
Toxic just lost their middle player.
And Hooligans got a guy running right up the tape out on the snake.
Going bunker free on that attempt.
Toxic just lost another player, I believe. Can't tell, but
3 on 1.
3 on 1, and get a little paint thrown our way. Hooligans lost their player there, and Toxic guy is still alive, so it's 2 on 1. And I think that Hooligans just lost a guy out of the Dorito. It's 1 on 1.
They did get the flag though.
They got the flagpole. It's 1 on 1. This turned around pretty close.
It could be a wise move if you can get a 1-for-1, and since you have the flagpole, you would take the win. If you can make sure he doesn't walk off the field.
And Corey's going to run in there and check. He must have saw something. Hooligans being the top seeded team, coming down to a 1-on-1. It's kind of scary for him. Get knocked out of the first round of the finals. He's going to wait for him to make a mistake there. Coming down to the 3-minute warning. Hooligans lost their player in the A. Top seeded team taken down. All they got to do is hang the flag.
3 minutes remain.
Now,
As long as it's a clean hang.
if it's a clean hang, if it's a dirty hang,
Hooligans will remain.
yeah, Hooligans will win that.
That's good.
Clean hang.
End of round.
Write the score down, too, so I know what the score is.
So, Hooligans got the pole. That's 30, 39.
Next time I'm writing on the program.
All right, the next teams are going to be 304 and Oko.
34. And Toxic 55. No, you figure this crap out, dude. This is ridiculous.
You're allowed to yell before you blow the buzzer, right? Okay.
Toxic got 57. There we go.
1 minute remaining.
All right. 304 damage is on the north side, and Oko is on the south side. And if they're ready to go, we can roll them, guys. So let me know.
Good, Corey? They good?
S1!
30 seconds left.
It looks like everybody's kind of in a daze. A long day. There's the 10 seconds.
Hey, S1!
Alright, 304's got a guy headed right for the snake.
He's got some backup behind him. Oh, and they take out his mirror.
Oko's lost the player.
304 is moving that guy way up in the snake.
Way up, he's in the 50 snake, and he's going to be
Gonna
moving
keep
up
on.
further because nobody's even paying any attention to him.
It's gonna make Dorito's life miserable in just a second.
And Dorito's gone. Now all he's got to do is 304 is up in the 50A. And this is going to get pretty nasty pretty quick. And he's gone, and 304 just needs to hang the flag, and they'll have this one. Three or four had all their players remaining. Check out this flag hang. There's the flag hang. And we'll wait and see if it's good, and the flag hang is good.
End of round.
Alright, next is Lethal and Paint Surgeons. I think they know it, but we'll make sure.
Lethal versus Paint Surgeons on the field. Valley High versus Ohio State on deck.
We're gonna go take a break. Let's roll through.
Yeah. No need to take a break.
So, in the hole is going to be Toxic and 304. Right now.
Toxic 304 in the hole.
Alright, looks like Lethal's they're walking up to the north side. Paint Surgeon's gonna take the south side. Could prove to be a fairly interesting match. Good thing about a finals like this, there can be some revenge played on the players. They've already faced each other once today.
1 minute remaining.
You guys in the hole. Toxic, you're in the hole. You're in the hole.
If these guys are ready, we can roll them. Alright, we're gonna roll them. Ten-second mark. Paint Surgeons are on the south side. Lethal's on the north side. Lethal has a pretty fast player. Got into that snake really quick.
Hey, don't count them out. Well, maybe you can count him out.
Yeah, he's moving in that Dorito, and he got kind of slid awkwardly, and now he's out. Paint Surgeons is down to 2 players, one in the mine and one in the temple. Looks like Lethal's going to go on the offensive here. Lethal just lost a player out of the mine, or out of the temple rather.
That brings it down to 2 on 2.
2 on 2. Paint Surgeons has a player in the snake now. And this is going to get interesting real quick. Dueling snake, and nobody's getting each other. Oh, Paint Surgeons just got hit on the head. And Lethal's looking around to see if they got everybody, and it looks like they have. Lethal's got to hang that flag.
Play another game, I guess.
98.
Two players remaining. There's the flag hang. And the flag hang is good.
Were we in the hole
End
now?
of
We're on the deck.
round.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
You'll be on deck. You're on deck.
Now
Yep.
you're on
I
deck.
got 2.
Yeah.
Valley High versus the Ohio State University Pokemon Masters on the field. Toxic 304 on deck.
Then the winner of this match is going to take on Lethal for the semifinal round. Got about 90 seconds to get this one going. Ohio State's going to push the pace and just casually walk out onto the field.
Urban Meyer wouldn't approve of this pace.
Urban Meyer would not approve of this pace. I agree with that 100%. Thad Mata wouldn't approve of this pace either. Gordon Gee, he might approve of this pace. I don't know any other Ohio State guys.
Archie Griffin?
Archie Griffin. Can you win a Heisman?
It's like single elimination.
Yeah, you lose, you're out.
Can you win a Heisman in paintball? Got about 45 seconds left, and Ohio State is still not yet ready to go. But they're in better shape than they have been.
They used to have a girl that played with them named Laura.
30 seconds left.
She was like the treadmill.
Tanner is the road runner. Looks like Ohio State's put their big guns out today for this one. They're not fooling around. Here comes the 10 seconds.
Once you get, you play so long, it's like nothing. Yeah.
I mean, certain shots though, you shot like a finger.
Oh no, I've seen like Tanner shots like
Ohio State's pushing hard on the Dorito side, and bit of a delay run into the Mayan. Toxic has a Mayan, Dorito, and Temple, which is pretty much a standard breakout for both teams. So this is going to be a war of attrition to see who can get who out first. Ohio State's really hammering on these guys on Valley High. Not sure why I called them Toxic earlier. They're Valley High. My apologies. Still all knotted up. Not much happening. Not much to say either. We're past a minute gone. Well,
It's hard for our cameraman too. He doesn't know where to point.
yeah, there's nobody doing anything, so no fun action to capture.
Nobody's taking any risk on the finals.
Yeah, everybody's playing conservative, and eventually that's going to who had the most paintballs out on the field. Valley's really putting it to Ohio State though. They're hanging with them. They were the lowest seed team in the tournament. I know they weren't.
OSU has a gun down right now.
Yeah, OSU's got a gun
3
down.
minutes remain.
There's a
Oh,
3-minute
they
warning.
just took out 2 on Valley High.
Valley High's little
Valley
guy
High's
running
lone
into
guys
the snake.
diving
Oh,
into the
Superman
snake.
dive, but we didn't
And
see
he's
it. He
gone.
got hammered.
Shut the hopper off.
Yeah, that was
there, smooth.
smooth. And Ohio State's got about 2.5 minutes to hang the flag. They should be able to do that at their pace. But they had all their players alive, technically. That was a pretty gutsy move there, young man. Hey, he can't hear me. Tune out the announcers. There's the flag hang. And the flag hang is good. So,
Toxic versus 304 on the field. Lethal versus OSU on deck.
we might have to give OSU a few minutes to recuperate because they still haven't acquired all their pods from this game. We got about 90 seconds to get this game rolling. 304 and Toxic are on the field. So it looks like Toxic's going to take the north side of the field. And
1 minute remaining.
got about a minute before the game starts, and 304 Damage is going to be on the south side of the field. Let's see if Toxic can take out the returning champions and once again come from the bottom seed and run away with this tournament. Kind of exciting.
I know.
30 seconds left.
I think everybody's going to take their time here. Take all the time they can before this game starts. 10 seconds, just about ready to start.
See if 304 is going to try another one of their patented strong pushes.
I think if they do that, they're going to be in good shape against Toxic. They may not be able to handle that one quite as well as some of the other teams have. There they go. Oh, Snake Runner got shot right off the break. Toxic's doing a great job, and Toxic just lost the player moving into the peg.
Wow, he just went
Toxic
from,
lost another, or 304 Damage lost another player.
so did Toxic. We're down to one-on-one.
It's one-on-one,
And that was quick, people.
and this is the way Toxic likes to do it.
Oh, 304 got him.
304 pulled it off. It hasn't even been 30 seconds left, and he's going to have that flag hung. And there's the flag hang.
So as long as he's clean, it's a win.
It's a win,
That's good.
and that's good.
I'd give OSU about 3 minutes.
Lethal, OSU, 3 minutes.
Well, 304 Damage has held off a very scary situation there. They have returning champions that almost got kicked right out of this tournament in the semifinals. But I'll tell you what, Toxic, they really brought their A game to this finals. They knocked off the top-seeded team of this tournament, and that's very commendable. So we only have 2 more games left. Winner of this game is going to play 304 Damage, and that's going to determine the winner of this tournament today here at Redheads Paintball. And we're just going to kind of sit here and chill and wait. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and skip about, 2 minutes probably. Because we're just going to blather on about nothing. Looking at the field. If anybody wants to come over here and have an interview with me, they're more than welcome to.
Corey does. I don't.
I see lots of people looking at me going, no, not me. I'm not going to be on camera or on YouTube and be internet famous. Wouldn't want that. All right, we got a volunteer. All right, let's see if I can get us up here. Learn how to work this thing. All right. Tell me your name, sir.
Gabe Engel.
Gabe Engel, and did you play today?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, what team did you play for?
Lethal Resurrection.
Lethal Resurrection. You guys did pretty good. Was this your first tournament?
Yes, it's only my third time playing paintball.
Yeah, you guys are out on the field right now. When did you start playing?
I started playing about like 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you're a little on the green side, I suppose, but you guys are doing really great for playing 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're getting coached by the best out here. What can I say?
Absolutely. I remember playing against those guys, Lethal Injection, back in my day, and they were always pretty tough. Yeah, they were very tough, and you guys have great coaches, and you guys will do pretty well, I think.
I hope so.
I hope. I hope you guys have good luck for the rest of the tournament. There's only 2 more games left, so if you guys can pull this off against OSU, who has been playing pretty tough today, you guys got a shot at the 304 Damage, who is the returning champions. Could be quite an interesting game.
It's the only time I'm not rooting for OSU, so.
You don't root for OSU when they're playing against you on paintball, right?
That's right.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't root for them either. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, and we're going to go ahead and get these guys rolling here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right. All right, there's an interview done. Anybody else want to interview while we're waiting? Old School Lethal, Todd. No?
I get paid to be on camera.
Oh, you're one of those trained professionals, huh? He's a trained circus performer. He only gets paid to talk. Looks like we're having a paint problem with taking some money for paint. I think we're gonna have to get these guys some paint and get them rolling. Not worry about it so much. A 10-second timeout. You let those Lethal guys know to chill out for a minute. I think they're okay. You guys already told them. Looks like Ohio State's getting ready to take the field.
Hey, got a couple minutes. Everybody relax.
So Colt, your first time commentating. What did you think?
It was a pretty good day today. It's always a good day to be out at Redheads, either watching or playing.
Absolutely.
Great group of teams out today.
Everybody's playing very hard today, even though it's hotter than blazes out. Everybody's giving it their best, it looks like. Looks like the layout played pretty well. The formats worked out pretty decent. Going back to the old school roots of points, most teams aren't used to playing it. I think Lethal Injection or Lethal Resurrection, I think, had a upper hand in that because they have a lot of old school coaches who remember how that style is played and and what kind of strategies you can use to win those games. It looks like they're still kind of.
We just got them their paint.
Oh, she was out of paint, huh?
Yeah. Couldn't imagine. They weren't shooting hardly at all these
Yeah,
games.
they didn't shoot hardly at all today. Can't imagine they were out of paint.
Ray, how many pods you got right now?
Ray's
was
walked
that?
out with 14 pods before. So.
He walked out with 14 pods today.
Not today.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Kind of curious on how many he's gonna come out with.
All of them.
Yeah, between Ray and Tanner.
He'll bring out all of them. Well, maybe he had to skip about 5 minutes to get past all the meandering and such. Yes, sir.
Would you mind announcing? I need a car moved. I can't even. It's a black or a blue Lincoln Town Car 4-door. My truck kind of trapped in. That'd be great. Thanks,
Absolutely.
guys.
Will the owner of a blue Lincoln Town Car please return to it? You are blocking somebody in that needs to leave. Blue Lincoln Town Car.
If you're the owner of a gold Mercedes, please park it at my house. Your lights are on. Thanks. gold Mercedes?
It's not you, gang.
I was red. It's sure, clearly couldn't be mistaken.
I didn't see a golden Mercedes in the parking lot, so I assumed
It was a safe bet.
that wasn't the case. We're still recording, right, Mr. Technical Producer?
That is correct.
All right.
Good, because he's been talking
Hey,
like
you
he
want to
is.
have an interview real fast before your game starts?
Well, I'm not playing.
Oh, you're not playing?
No.
Let's come down and sit down.
Sit in. Sure.
Oh, that'd probably make it easier.
I see right there.
All right.
All right.
Let's even our colors.
This
is meant to be.
OSU player, tell us your name.
Tanner Russo.
Tanner Russo, how long you been playing paintball?
I've been playing paintball for 6 or 7 years and about 5 years competitively.
All right, and what was the last tournament you played in before this one?
Last tournament I played in was Nashville. Super hot. I threw up. It was like 105 degrees, but it was amazing. And Excel's great. So.
Yep. You guys play in the NCPA, right?
Yeah, we play in the 5-man right now. OSU
Okay.
has been known for playing in the X-Ball and doing really well. But as far as funds go and stuff like that, we've been mostly playing in the 5-man because I would say the teams are still extremely good. You still have Drexel, Temple, some really good games, but it's a lot cheaper to play 5-man until Nationals, and then we usually play X-Ball and Nationals.
Awesome.
So it's a lot easier to crowdfund, get as many players as possible, get them experience playing 5-man, and then put that money into X-Ball at the end of the year.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing in the NCPA this year, or this past year?
So we did really well. I would say at Louisville, we had a really ragtag team. We still did well. We still placed like 5th, 6th
that's not bad.
with some really new players. We've had 3 of our really upstanding players graduate. So we had 3 seniors that were playing last year at Nationals that we don't have anymore. So that's a lot of knowledge, experience, on the field stuff that we don't necessarily have anymore. So rebuilding the team, getting in new talent, getting in smaller guys, getting in more snake players. We still have Ray Greenfield, which has been playing today. We still have him. You know, I've been playing for the university for about 2.5 years right now.
All right.
We still have some of our older players. They're actually coming back. So it's looking to be a really good year. for
Awesome.
us, so.
All right, we're about ready to start.
We're about ready to start. Thanks for coming down and giving us a nice little interview there.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
World Star!
World Star! All right.
Come on, I ain't got all day.
Did you record that yourself?
No, I did not record that myself.
So, Broccoli, Mother says you're very good for me. Well, I'm afraid I'm no good for you. The first rule of war is know thine enemy, and I know this.
Ready?
All right, are these guys ready to go?
They look like it.
They look like they're ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to give them the fast start here. 15 seconds.
OSU's ready well before they ever get in the box.
This is the earliest OSU's been ready all day, I think. Good breakout. Both teams, actually. Lethal crashed into the snake there, but he made it. Lethal has all their players. Ohio State has all their players. Ohio State has their standard breakout, Mayan, Temple, and Dorito. Lethal's kind of pushing the side a little hard on the snake side. They have the Mayan and the snake, and they also have the Temple in the center. So let's see.
OSU just moved up to D2.
OSU moved up to D2. That's a pretty bad place because the snake's going to try to sneak in there and give him a little workover. It looks like the snake is focusing more on the Mayan and the Temple right now.
I think he's got that can or peg there in his way.
Hey, you can unplug. Blake, you're unplugged.
Hey, Blake, you're unplugged. All right.
OSU just moved up 50 Dorito side. Nobody's watching cross field for Lethal.
Lethal's going to get a little bit of tunnel vision, and OSU is clear across it from the snake, and he just saw him. Now he's in their Dorito, in their D1, and he's tearing them up. They're making them shake and dance and carry on. We're going to check out Lethal's snake player. Lethal's temple player is gone. Lethal's snake player is gone. It's 3-on-1.
Oh, he's making a run across the back. Now he's going to run right into
And
the deep
Lethal's
side.
last guy took several recreational bounces there at the end. Didn't even flinch. I was pretty impressed with that. Took him to the dome. And OSU, all they have to do is hang the flag. Lethal made a nice run for that one, but just wasn't quite able to pull it off.
3 minutes remain.
And they've got the flag hang and waiting to see if it's any good, and it is good.
How long?
I'll give them
5 minutes.
5 minutes for the finals.
Finals. 304 damage versus OSU. 5 minutes. I know, it'll be 20. So.
So we have another 5 minutes if anybody wants to come over here and have an interview on live on YouTube.
Someone do it.
Don't look at me like a trained monkey.
Want an interview? Hey, Captain Pete, want an interview?
Paint surgeon is trying to talk their captain into coming in and having an interview with us, and he seems to be a little bit on the shy
Let me see if I
side.
can grab one of the the guys who just got the field.
Little bunker resurrection here with the leaf blower. Oh, that's turning into a pretty nice day of paintball, I will say, though.
Huh? Rip up some crosshairs. Why don't you rip up some crosshairs?
Who runs crosshairs that's up here?
Not any of us. We don't run it. We work there.
Is the owner of crosshairs here?
No. Negative.
All right.
We have a tournament. We do have a tournament coming up.
You do have a tournament coming up. Come over here and tell me.
August 14th? Alright, want to move the bike mic over here?
August 14th.
All right. Have a seat. All right, let's hear about, first off, we're going to hear that Crosshairs has a tournament coming up on when?
August 14th.
August 14th. At what time?
Starts at 8.
Starts at 8 o'clock.
Captain's meeting.
That's Crosshairs in Lima. Be there. All right, and now I'm joined with a former Lethal Injection player, now playing for Lethal Resurrection. Your name, sir?
Dustin Rankin.
Dustin Rankin. And how long have you been playing paintball?
This is day one. After,
Day one?
After about 10-year break.
10-year break. How long did you play before that?
About 8 years.
8 years.
I played MPPL, PSP, X-Ball, all the things that are gone now.
Ultimate Madness?
Oh yeah.
Ultimate Madness. I remember that one. That was
every
fun.
Ultimate Madness. That was a blast.
What was the favorite tournament you ever played in?
I'd say World Cup. I mean,
World Cup?
World Cup's fun.
How'd you guys do in World Cup?
We did all right. We held our own. We played against Strange B one game, got whooped. I threw my gun over the net, and then I got suspended for the rest of the tournament.
Well, that'll tend to do that when you chuck in equipment.
I was young.
Was you a little upset, were you?
I was dumb.
All right.
It was fun, though.
How do you think your kids are done today?
They did really good. The one kid that played Snake, Mitch, he did really good. He'll be an up-and-comer if he sticks with it.
Now,
sure.
I have to ask you about your style of play.
Yeah.
We're back here watching you play, and you're like gat gunning it the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Have you always played that way?
Oh, yeah. Get your gun as low as you can.
It's an interesting technique.
That way you don't get hopper hits.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that since or before.
Well, that's good. That's good. No, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. Kids did good. They're pumped for the next tournament, that's for sure.
Next Redheads tournament, or you guys have any other on the future?
Well,
or on the horizon?
Specifically the Redheads one, but I don't know if they're kind of doing the thing, and I'm just along for the ride.
You're on along for the ride. The old man helping them out.
Why not?
I don't blame you.
Yep.
All right. Do you have anything else to say to anybody else?
That's it. Check out Redheads. It's pretty fun out here. Pretty cheap, reasonable.
That's right.
Makes it a lot of fun.
All right. Excellent.
Cool.
All right. Who's next? Who wants to interview next? Nobody wants to talk to the cameraman. I know, right? All right. Anybody else want to do a nice little interview? You don't have to put your shirt on. You can come on here.
How much time can you hear me? Hi, Mom. All the way from the corner. Hey, Kyle, you need another interview or are you good?
I can use another interview. If we got time, bring them on down.
Bring on down or Kyle down. Add me on Snapchat. Go add me. Instagram, Twitter. Hit up my YouTube page. Paintball.
All right, we're going to have another interviewer. All right.
Have a seat.
Have a seat. Your name, young man?
Drew Markham.
Drew Markham, and you play for?
Lethal Resurrection.
Lethal Resurrection. You guys done pretty well.
Yeah.
Are you related to any of the other, the old Lethal players?
My dad is Todd Markham. He was the old back player. I was wearing his jersey today because it's the only jersey I have. So.
That's the only, and how long have you been playing paintball?
3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. And what got you into playing?
My friends, a couple of my friends from Lethal Resurrection over there, they told me they were going to Spider Park and they were members, and I thought, well, my dad used to play, so I have to know something.
Yeah.
So I went and bought me a gun. And
did your dad have any of his old equipment still?
Just the jersey.
Just the jersey. He
And
didn't
maybe
have
2
any
quads.
guns or anything.
Yeah.
You go break out into like an old school cocker or something at Splatter Park.
I have one.
Might raise an eyebrow, right? So how do you guys like the tournament today?
Oh, we had a blast. We're definitely coming back for the next one.
Awesome. Love to hear it. You have any future plans?
Not really. We're just
Not
gonna
really?
play it by ear and have fun.
That's awesome. Heard about the Crosshairs tournament in Lima.
Oh, yeah?
Might be something you might be interested in.
Yep.
I know you guys will probably be back for the next Redheads tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty awesome also. Anything you want to tell anybody at home?
Hi, Mom.
Hi. And he looks. All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Alrighty.
And I hope we'll see you again, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Extra.
Thank you.
All right. So it looks like 304 damage is all ready to go. We're just waiting on the Ohio State University Pokemon Masters. And this is going to determine the entire tournament. 304 damage, being the returning champions, is in pretty good in a pretty good spot to defend their title. And looks like we got a few visitors here. And joining us back behind us here. And everybody is slowly, except for one child, slowly has moved away from the camera and realized what we did. Turn the cameras back on to everybody. You can come over here and have a conversation. It was just my wife. She's shy. Penny, come over here and tell us how your baseball team did.
Go ahead, Jake.
Jacob, come over here and tell us how your baseball team did. So Jacob plays.
Got hit in the back.
Well, hang on, don't run away. Come back here. Come back here. So you play for Mound City Little League in Newark, and you're playing on the All-Star team, right?
Yep.
And Penny was your coach during the season, right?
Yep.
And did you guys win your game today?
Yep.
You did? What was the score? We won, today lost? All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We're going to get to the final game. I hope you enjoy watching this tournament, watching some good old paintball. All right? Yeah. All right. And looks like Ohio State's getting ready to go. We'll start the clock whenever team is ready. I'm going to give them a little...
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
A little incentive to play good.
Hey, you're unplugged again. Timeout.
And another timeout. One of the OSU players trying to get some air. Tanner.
It's always Tanner.
It's always Tanner.
Tanner breaks it. Him like the past like 2 or 3 times. I know.
while we're waiting, I don't know what to say, but it looks like Tanner's getting ready to walk on the field. He's got a cameraman following him. And I got a dramatic entrance. So OSU is going to take the south side, and 304 Damage is going to take the north side. So this is going to be one interesting game.
Yeah, I get like spots in my eyes, and I can only see like half my vision. And then
I'll wait on the referees to say when each teams are ready to go. 304. OSU is getting themselves psyched up.
It's the last match of the day, might as well.
Last match of the day. OSU's ready to go. 304 is ready to go. I'm ready to go. So let's go. There's the 10 seconds. 304 looks like they're going to send two. Oh, he's changed his mind. 304's got a guy running into the snake, and looks like he made it in clean. OSU has their standard breakout, D1, Temple, and Mayan. 304 has Snake and Temple, and I assume D1. And they're really laying the paint down. But
304's getting their snake guy moved into position.
304 just took out D1, I believe. He took a lot of shots, but I don't know if any of them broke from being clear across field. Must not have, because the refs aren't calling him out.
Here comes OSU into the snake.
OSU has one in Snake 1. And he's going to crawl in there, and we're going to have a meeting of the minds in the snake here in a minute.
Snake's still working on that Dorito.
And it looks like OSU Snake's working on their Dorito. Oh, that was it. OSU lost their player. And 304 lost their snake. So there are one down from each team. Snakes traded out. 304 Damage is throwing the paint now. OSU's trying to regroup.
304 Damage is moving towards middle. Oh, he's moving up far. He's up at the A. Oh.
OSU just lost their Mayan. The A shot him out, so the OSU only has the Dorito. It's 2-on-1. 304 is working up the Dorito side.
They're both at the 50s.
They're going to get him pinched in here pretty quick. And I think he already took a shot in the head. Oh, and a bonus ball. Looks like 304. OSU's going to throw a little fit. Tanner's going to argue with the ref.
Was anybody remaining in that
3
game?
minutes remain.
This game's not over with, but 304 is 304 is going to need to pull the flag, but he went and picked up his pods first. And there's a flag hang. And we'll check and see if that flag hang is good. And that's the tournament, guys. 304 Damage is your winner.
Returning champs.
Returning champs. Come down to Redheads Paintball and take on 304 Damage at the next tournament. It's going to be in October. And we'll let you know. Check out our Facebook page, Instagram, all that good stuff. And get signed up for the next tournament, guys. Get 10 teams in, we'll have a cash payout. All right, this is Kyle Harris speaking with Colt Harris.
Nice to meet you all.
And Chris Scarberry.
It's been fun.
And we'll see you guys later.